We are having a day. Had a pretty good sleep last night, but despite that, I woke up feeling very average. I went for a walk to have a coffee with my partner, and I cried at the cafe because that's just prep. Some days you just feel defeated. Even when things are going according to plan, your body is still going through something so extreme. It's really so easy to show the highlights, the exciting, fun, great times that you're having. But yeah, some days it's just... Anyway, I am proud of myself because I still, despite feeling like absolute shit, I still went and did my session and I got my cardio done as well. So all I have to do today is get some steps and do a posing session with Christina, which I'm actually really looking forward to. I think it'll be really fun. Certain people like Christina, like they just lift you up and they make you feel good. But yeah, I guess the whole point of hopping on and giving this update is to show that it's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's an intense thing to put yourself through, but at the end of the day, it is so worth it and it's a privilege. So I'm gonna go inside. It's 12 o'clock. I'm gonna eat my lunch and I'm gonna just try and enjoy the rest of my day for what it is. I'm just on my way to the gym. When I tell you, I woke up this morning with the sorest, I don't know if that's a word, the most sore glutes and hammies pretty much of my entire prep. I decided I would switch up my week a little bit. Obviously, training 4 days a week, I have the flexibility to do that. I pretty much go to the gym every day regardless because there's always posing and cardio and steps that need to be done. I quite enjoy going to the gym, putting on a YouTube video and just walking on the treadmill because it's a little bit wider than the walking pad, and I do sometimes worry that I'm going to fall off my walking pad while I'm watching shows and stuff. I can't multitask very well. What is going on here? So trying to walk on a walking pad when there's nothing I can actually kind of hold on to. Like if I go down, I'm going down hard. And I almost did once. I was watching Dubai Bling and there was a really funny scene where they like threw a guy in the pool, and it's funny when I'm walking on the walking pad and watching something, if someone is like jumping off something or falling off something, I can't really watch because it genuinely makes me lose my balance. But anyway, I laughed really hard and I almost completely ate shit, and I really would like to not injure myself before my show. So, little prep update. I am, as I said, training 4 times a week, 14k steps a day on average, 20 minutes of cardio a day on average. I think my calories are sitting at about 1900, and they have been sitting at 1900 very consistently throughout the prep. I had like a couple of little drops at the start of my prep, and James, he likes to go at it quite aggressive in the very beginning when you have, you know, the energy stores. I'm gonna have a nice long stretch before I get into my posing and cardio today. And then for the rest of the day, I think I'm just working and maybe grocery shopping. So One thing I genuinely love about prep is I get to be on a meal plan. I am one of those weird people who enjoys eating the same food every single day. For the longest time, I was such a meal prep girly, and I would like plan out these extravagant meals and like put each individual one like perfectly weighed out into like 7 containers, and I would freeze half and put half in the fridge. But then like something happened in prep and there was a shift, and I was like, why aren't I just prepping all the ingredients I need and then they're just there ready to go? I think that's a massively good idea if you're someone who just wants to have a healthier lifestyle even, because when you have a bit of rice prepped, when you have a bit of chicken or protein prepped, you don't really think twice about it, and you can actually switch things up a bit. Like if I had chicken prepped and I didn't really feel like rice that day, I could use that prepped chicken that's right there, so convenient, and make pasta or make a toasty.
Coffee essentials.
Control. Come on, up, 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 up. Control it down.
Today was such a stressful morning, but it was a good kind of stressful because I was asked by Sarah Moore, who is a FMG Bikini pro, to go on her podcast, The Comp Closet. I definitely think I had a bit of imposter syndrome. She interviews so many amazing women, and so for her to ask me to go on the show, I definitely was like nervous as fuck. My armpits were sweating like no tomorrow. I get such sweaty armpits when I'm anxious. It's not even funny. Anyway, it was really good. I love doing things that put me out of my comfort zone, and that was definitely one of them. I just feel really grateful for the opportunity. Anyway, updates from this past week. I've been doing a deplete, so that means carbs are lower, and with that, calories are typically lower. The first few days of the deplete hit me like a ton of bricks, but then something really weird happened. I went out for a walk one evening because I needed to get my steps up, and I just started like having the most incredible like talk with myself, like almost like a self pep talk. And I came back from that walk literally skipping into the house, and I felt like a changed woman. And since that afternoon, I have just been riding this really weird high. I don't know what's happening, basically, but I have been feeling amazing. The reason I'm depleting is so that I can do a carb up, a peak week, and we can see how I look before my real peak week, which will obviously be the week that I compete. This time round, we're doing a fat load. So from Saturday to Sunday and potentially to Monday, I will be doing higher fats and my calories will be up by like, I think 250, 300. So mostly just like the same food that I have been eating, probably a little bit more like almond butter and stuff like that. I will be having to check in, so body weight and photos, 3 times a day, every day. I'm gonna be taking my clothes off and putting them back on lots of times, which sounds really annoying to me, to be quite honest, but the things we do to make sure we look mwah, chef's kiss on show day. My bikini designer got back to me with some videos of my bikini and I am so in love. Like, I love this bikini. She's done my bikini plus a little arm piece for the evening show, and she's also completely bedazzled a pair of shoes for me. So I think getting your bikini is that point in prep where you're just like, oh my god, it's happening. Anyway, I need to go home and cook chicken, so it is peak week, trial 1. Today is Saturday, so today, tomorrow, and potentially Monday, we'll be doing a fat load. So I'll be eating pretty much all the same foods I was eating during my deplete for the last week, except I'll be adding in some almond butter, which is exciting. I love almond butter. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my coffee. I'm gonna make my breakfast in a minute, and my mum is going to wake up in about 15 minutes. We're gonna go for a big walk, and then she's coming with me to get a little bit of botox. So good. I get an extra 15 grams of Brazil nuts today. I'm so excited.
Really badly.
That's right, because you were going to meet her at the cafe, and I was like, I don't think she can cafe.
Yeah.
Oh, so just binge watch TV. I got to have my extra 15 grams of Brazil nuts this morning, Mum. It was very exciting.
Sorry.
It really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
You can stay there, and then I'll just do your forehead.
How do my armpits look? Do they look smooth and wrinkle free?
Citrus, but I love the dry ones.
That's so nice, thank you.
And then they brought me a little cup of tea. Just sit there for a second.
Thank you. That's okay. Yeah, so don't sweat between while like really try and avoid it. Because it'll be more effective. So you just wait
For 24 hours, so what does that takes us to tomorrow morning? Yeah, that'll be fine. It's like mandatory rest and relaxation, which is good.
Oh my god. Oh my. I lost some that time.